WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The Cincinnati Bengals wide receivers were firing on all cylinders in the team's victory against Jacksonville. Jamar Chase finished with 14 receptions for 165 yards and 1 touchdown. T. Higgins had 3 catches for 56 yards and a score. And Mitchell Tinsley also found pay dirt on a 13-yard reception. Tinsley says he was not confident on the play that he would score the touchdown on, but he was glad to be able to do so.
Well, initially, I didn't even like my release on the play. I got widened and go further than I wanted to. But, you know, at the end of the day, it just comes down to my ball and nobody else's. So, you know, I feel like for me, I put a lot of reps in. I caught a lot of footballs this offseason. And, you know, you just end up working out that way.
So the Bengals officially placed Joe Burrow on injured reserve. They also signed quarterbacks Mike White and Sean Clifford to their practice squad today. That according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. Cincinnati will head to Minnesota on Sunday to face the Vikings. Kickoff set for 1 p.m. It will be televised on CBS, which means many of you should be able to watch right here on WYMT. Sticking with all things 5-1-3, after being swept by the Athletics, the Cincinnati Reds got back into the win column against the Cardinals, and it was one they had to have. Sal Stewart got the team on the board first with a solo big fly to left. Then in the top of the 7th inning, the Reds down a run. Matt McClain hitting a ground rule double, which scored Tyler Stevenson and Ellie De La Cruz. Cincinnati would go on to score 6 more runs, winning 11-6. Now, game 2 of this series tonight in St. Louis at Busch Stadium. They're looking to keep that momentum going as the Reds. Game time set for 7:45 on FanDuel Sports Network Ohio. Now let's take a look at the National League wildcard standings. The Reds sitting at 75 and 75. The New York Mets clinging to that final spot. Arizona a game and a half back behind the Amazons. And with that win last night, the Reds also leapfrogged San Francisco. Both teams 2 games back of the Mets. That is sports. More news coming up after this.
WYMT First Alert Weather.